7 reasons to think Christian Bruckner may have killed Maddie McCann. It's been over a decade since Maddie McCann disappeared from her family's holiday apartment in Portugal, and the world is still searching for answers. While the case has seen numerous twists and turns, one name has surfaced recently as a potential suspect: Christian Bruckner. Bruckner, a convicted sex offender, is currently in prison in Germany for unrelated crimes. But could he be the key to solving the mystery of what happened to Maddie on that fateful night in 2007? Let's dive into 7 reasons why Christian Bruckner might be linked to this tragic case. 1. Bruckner was in Praia da Luz the night Maddie disappeared. Location. Bruckner was living in a camper van near Praia da Luz, the very town where Madeline was last seen. Even more suspicious, mobile phone records place him in the area on the night of her disappearance. Now, it's one thing to be a holidaymaker in the same place, but to be a convicted pedophile in close proximity when a child goes missing? That's more than a coincidence, it's a red flag. 2. He bragged about kidnapping to a friend. One of the most chilling reasons to suspect Bruckner is that, according to witnesses, he allegedly boasted about abducting children. In 2017, on the 10th anniversary of Maddie's disappearance, he reportedly made a disturbing comment to a friend, saying he knew what happened to Madeline. Who casually makes remarks like that unless they're involved or know more than they're letting on? It's enough to send shivers down your spine. 3. His criminal past involves child abuse. Bruckner is no stranger to horrific crimes. His criminal record includes sexual offenses against children, including rape. Authorities believe his past behaviors fit the profile of someone who could be involved in Maddie's abduction. It's not just the crimes themselves, it's the pattern. When someone has a long history of abuse and deviance, it's hard to ignore the possibility that they could be capable of something as horrific as kidnapping. 4. His van matches witness descriptions. Multiple witnesses reported seeing a suspicious vehicle around the time of Madeline's disappearance, a camper van. Guess what? Bruckner was living in a similar van during his time in Portugal. The van has become a key piece of evidence in the investigation, and photos of it have been widely circulated. The eerie coincidence of Bruckner living in a matching vehicle adds weight to suspicions about his involvement. 5. Police found disturbing evidence on his property. In 2016, police searched a property linked to Bruckner and found some unsettling things. Among them were USB sticks hidden under a dead dog. The sticks reportedly contained thousands of images and videos of child abuse. While this doesn't directly link him to Madeline's disappearance, it speaks to the disturbing nature of his activities and mindset. Who knows what other dark secrets might be buried in his past? 6. He had financial troubles around the time of Maddie's disappearance. Another bizarre detail is Bruckner's financial situation. Around the time Madeline went missing, Bruckner was reportedly in financial distress. Just days after her abduction, he suddenly came into a large sum of money, boasting that it was from a drug deal. Could this drug deal have been a cover for something far darker? Could Madeline's kidnapping have been part of a larger, more sinister plot that involved a payout? 7. He hasn't provided an alibi. Despite mounting evidence and growing suspicion, Bruckner has failed to provide a clear alibi for his whereabouts on the night of Madeline's disappearance. In fact, he's been evasive when questioned about it. For someone who claims to be innocent, his silence is deafening. If he had nothing to hide, why not come forward and set the record straight? While none of this evidence definitively proves that Christian Bruckner was responsible for Maddie McCann's disappearance, the mounting circumstantial evidence is hard to ignore. His presence in Praia da Luz, disturbing criminal history, and suspicious behavior all suggest that he may know more than he's willing to admit. As investigators continue to piece together the puzzle, one thing is clear: there's much more to this case than meets the eye. And while we may not have all the answers yet, the growing evidence against Bruckner is raising serious questions that demand answers.